States. We sell to all the big companies, the tobacco. About 7 years ago, we started doing tobacco for personal use. And in the last year and a half, we decided to do tobacco in the United States for cigars. So me and her are running the operation here. So what she's gonna do is just show you roughly what goes on in a day. The process she's gonna do here is she's making the filler and the wrapper, or the filler and the binder. And what they do on a tobacco plant, how it grows like a Christmas tree. The bottom is your filler, your leaves. The middle is your binder. And the top part, which is your finer leaves, is going to be your wrapper. That's your flavor. So, but you don't roll a cigar from one plant. You're going to pick a certain plant, grow it. You're going to get an Ecuadorian plant. You're going to get a Mexican plant. You're going to get a Nicaraguan plant. However your blender mixes. So she's just going to show you. We got several guys that just does this all day. All they do is roll the cigar up. It looks terrible, don't it? So what they do, they put it in this vise. They put it in the vise. And usually the ones down in South America, Central America are wooden. But they don't sell them up here, that's all plastic. Then when you get done, they put it in that vise and they crank it down and make it tight. And they sit in there for about 4 hours to get the form. So we don't have 4 hours. So we did some already. So she's going to roll 3. This is what they look like, exactly what they look like down there. They look terrible, but that'll turn out to be this at the end. You're going to get to cut your ring. Up in Yosemite, so we had to run out and our cutter, we had to go to buy the Walmart and get a pizza cutter, because if not we were going to cancel the show. The paste that here in the States they use is pectin. It's used for canning, it has no flavor in it, but down in South America, Central America, they use yucca, and they dry the yucca out and powderize it, and the yucca is what's used to hold the cigars together and to put the rings on. Smart. We forgot that too. It's not the best, but that's all we got. Sorry. So our master rollers, they do about, an average guy does about 250 cigars a day. Our master roller does 300 cigars a day. And we cap it at that. We don't want them to go any faster, because then you start getting back quality cigars. Sometimes you get a tight cigar, it's hard to suck, draw. These are all hand rolled. They're not out of a machine. They got machines now that'll measure the cigar and stuff. We don't do that. People don't like that. Now she's got to cut the cap primitively, but we got a cutter for the caps.
Is there certain parts of the plant that you use for the bottom and the top?
That's what I just said. The bottom of the plant is the filler.
But all the filler, like there's no difference? Okay.
All the plant.
I thought there was a difference between like the end of the cigar and the beginning of it.
Yeah, the filler is the bottom. The middle is the binder that keeps the filler together.
Okay.
And then the top of the plant is your cover.
Okay.
That's called wrapper.
Okay.
So kind of primitively, you can see how that turns out to be a cigar. Now this cigar here is not good to smoke. You got to put it in humidor for like 2 to 4 months minimum. The longer the better. I got some cigars right now that's been 4 years, and I'm trying to keep them because they're good quality. 4-year cigar. Then they go underneath and they weigh them. And you smoke?
Yeah.
Huh? No? There you go. We're gonna do 2 more.
But thank you, though.
The cutter's kind of like a pizza cutter. It's kind of looks like an axe blade. It's kind of curved.
Oh, like a pizza cutter.
Yeah, yes, exactly. But in a much smaller.
Okay.
And we have 2 of them in Kissimmee. She did her first show last week. We put it on Facebook. And a Cuban cigar factory company in Miami. And I got the name, it's called HCA or something like that. Havana Cigar Company or whatever. Anyways, they offered her a job to fly around the United States and roll cigars for demonstrations.
I can see that.
No, nigga. That's competition.
You don't
We
have
have our own cigar company, so. And she's cutting it by hand because we have a regular cutter and it's measured out to a 5-inch or 6-inch and we cut them, but it's in Kissimmee. We left one little box. We brought everything else, but.
How do you gauge the different thicknesses? Like if you make thicker cigars, like
And that vice.
that's not adjustable though.
It's just by experience.
Okay.
Just by experience. The guys know how many of these go in it.
How
They
many
feel it. Yeah.
This is so cool to see this.
It would have been much better if we had all the correct equipment.
Next
but
time.
don't post this on Facebook. We got a pizza cutter. The cap's the most important. A lot of people, they'll clip the top of a cigar.
Yeah.
And it'll unravel
Yeah.
if you cut it too far down. So now they came out with a V cut, and everybody's starting to like the V cut, and it keeps the cigar intact so it doesn't unravel.
I'm partial to the punch. The V cut is nice as well.
And then she weighs them underneath. They weigh them to make sure that they're the correct weight. And then they come out here.
Thank you.
Yep.
So 4 months or so, then a humidor, right?
No, those are ready.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Those are ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's ready. You didn't see the magic trick?
No, that's a good trick. I was watching the other hand, I was watching you.
The reason they do that, and all cigar shows do that, the reason they do that is if you go smoke that, you hand him a wet cigar, the guy's going to go over there and try to smoke it, and he's going to go, this sucks. I'm not going to buy none of your cigars. Because when they do a show, they have their cigars out here for sale. We don't do it because we're doing the veteran event. But, so we give you a good cigar, and you go over and smoke it, now you're going to come back and buy it.
I can smoke this one. All
You can smoke that one right now. And I got sleeves if you don't want to smoke it tonight.
Yeah, I like sleep.
Huh?
I like to sleep.
I'm gonna smoke it. Pretty cool, huh?
I appreciate it. That's really cool. Thank you.